The night Emmanuel called Clara Beran, something in her broke. Not loudly. Not visibly. But deeply. From that moment, Clara stopped arguing. She stopped explaining. She stopped begging to be understood. Instead, she became quiet. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Their once lively home became cold and unfamiliar. They spoke only when necessary. No more laughter. No more late-night conversations. No more "I love you." Just silence and distance. Clara threw herself into her work. If love was failing her, then at least her passion wouldn't. Her fashion business began to flourish even more. New customers came in daily, referrals increased, and her design started gaining recognition beyond her area. But no matter how busy she became, the emptiness at home followed her everywhere. Then one evening, Emmanuel came home unusually early. Clara noticed immediately. He didn't greet her like he used to. He didn't sit. He didn't even look at her properly. "Clara," he said, his voice unusually firm, "we need to talk." Her heart skipped. She wiped her hand slowly and turned to face him. "I'm listening." Emmanuel took a deep breath, like someone about to deliver a rehearsed speech. "I can't continue like this," he began. Clara frowned slightly. "Continue like what?" "This situation," he said, gesturing vaguely. "This childlessness." Clara's chest tightened. "We're in it together, Emmanuel." "No," he cut in sharply. "I'm the one suffering it." Those words landed like a slap. "I have a family name to protect," he continued. "I need a child. I deserve a child." Clara's voice trembled. "And you think I don't want that too?" Emmanuel avoided her gaze. "I've made a decision." Clara felt the ground shift beneath her feet. "What decision?" Then he said it. "I'm taking another wife." For a moment, the world stood still. Clara blinked, hoping she had misheard him. "What did you just say?" "I said I'm marrying another woman." He repeated, this time without hesitation. Clara let out a hollow laugh, disbelief written all over her face. "You're joking, right?" But Emmanuel didn't laugh. "I'm serious." Her legs felt weak. "So after everything, this is your solution?" she asked, tears forming in her eyes. "I've waited long enough," he replied coldly. 7 years, Clara. 7 years with nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. As if she was a failed project. As if their love meant nothing. Clara swallowed hard. "And what happens to me?" she asked quietly. Emmanuel shrugged slightly. "You'll still be my wife." "Nothing changes." "Everything changes," she thought. But she couldn't even find the strength to say it out loud. Within weeks, the house changed. Preparations began. Phone calls. Family visits. Secret conversations that were no longer hidden. Clara watched it all like an outsider in her own life. Then one day, she saw her. The new woman. Her name was Chioma. Young. Beautiful. Soft-spoken. Everything Clara used to be when Emmanuel met her. Chioma greeted respectfully. "Good afternoon, Ma." Clara forced a smile. "You're welcome." But deep inside, her heart was bleeding. The wedding was done quickly. No noise. No celebration like Clara's own. Just a quiet arrangement that felt more like a transaction than a union. And just like that, Clara was no longer the only wife. Life in the house became something Clara could never have imagined. 2 wives. 1 husband. 1 painful reality. At first, Chioma pretended to be humble. She respected Clara. Spoke softly. Acted like she understood her place. But time revealed truth. Once she settled in, things began to change. Chioma started getting special treatment. Emmanuel spent more time with her, laughed more with her, gave her more attention. Everything Clara once had slowly shifted. Then came the final blow. Just 3 months after the wedding, Chioma fell sick one morning. She was vomiting, weak, dizzy. Emmanuel rushed her to the hospital. Clara stayed back, her heart strangely uneasy. Something didn't feel right. Hours later, Emmanuel returned home, with excitement written all over his face. "Clara," he called out. She stepped out slowly. "What is it?" He smiled widely. "Chioma is pregnant." The words echoed in the room. Pregnant. Just like that. 3 months. While she had waited for 7 years. Clara felt her chest tighten. Her ears rang. Her vision blurred. But she refused to cry. Not in front of him. "Congratulations," she said quietly. Emmanuel looked at her, almost proudly. "I told you the problem wasn't from me." That statement cut deeper than any knife. That night, Clara sat alone in the dark. No tears. No voice. Just silence. But deep inside her, a question began to rise. A quiet, stubborn question that refused to go away. What if the truth isn't what it seems? Moral lesson. In many societies, women are often blamed too quickly for childlessness, while men avoid accountability. Decisions made out of pressure, ego, and ignorance can destroy lives. True wisdom lies in seeking truth, not assumptions. Clara didn't know it yet. But the pregnancy everyone was celebrating was hiding a truth no one was prepared for. To be continued.